interesting term. We are at right at the time wherein the term are defining currently. Essentially, what I believe augmented reality is, you look at the real world on which if you add a layer of digital content, it becomes your augmented reality in very, very simple terms, right? Let's say this connection that we are having through a digital screen which is locked within my laptop on my computer screen. What if this hologram becomes a part of my real world? What if your 3D avatar is speaking to me within my office? That becomes like an alteration to my reality or augmentation to my reality. This is what we would define as augmented reality. So if you look at the past, how smartphones have taken over the communication, right? Augmented reality will take over a lot of our aspects in our real life, for sure. Virtual reality is very interesting, wherein you essentially are disconnected from your real world. All the five senses that you have, right from your audio, visual, smell, taste, all of this could be virtually created as if you are into the completely new environment. What is currently happening is only two senses are being covered, that is your visual sense and then audio sense. Going forward, there is a lot of research R&D that's been done which gives you specific smells based on the environment in the virtual environment where you are, gives you specific taste, gives you specific touch, feedback. All of these five senses could be digitally moved into a new environment. So that is what I would call a virtual reality. The entire space itself is new, and the definitions are just coming in and becoming more rigid as well. How we define mixed reality is, you have augmented reality, you have virtual reality, two complete experience. One augmented, you have the real world on which digital content comes in, but in virtual reality you're immersed into a completely different world. You are isolated, right? Mixed reality is essentially an ability to experience both of these spectrums using a single device. Let's say you wear a device, you want to be into the real world on which you want digital content, that's great. But if you want to go into an extremely different world, you just close the flip and it goes into a virtual reality kind of an experience. So before getting into a mission, you want to experience the entire mission virtually. So that is wherein digitally you create an entire scenario like a counter-terrorist kind of a scenario. When you wear the headset, you do a lot of training there. So this is wherein you are using the mixed reality device into the virtual reality mode for the training aspect of it. But now, once the training is complete and you're actually on the actual mission, you want to see the real world as much as possible because the site is very critical. But you also want critical data in terms of the maps, the location, what directions to move forward, location of individual team members, any other data which is very critical while moving into the tactical arena, right? In that case, augmented reality of the same device comes into place wherein you see the real world on which digital content is overlaid. You have AR, augmented reality, VR, virtual reality, mixed MR, mixed reality. It's just the initial letters are changing, A, V, or M. The R stays constant. What do you say if you want to cover the entire spectrum? You add an X, which can be replaced by A, V, or M, right? So in that sense, the XR industry came in, and that X became extended. And if you want to talk about the entire industry itself, you just use a word extended reality. Anything, whether you're doing a virtual reality kind of an experience, or augmented reality, or a mixed reality kind of an experience, that is completely covered within this extended reality. In terms of a specific device that will come as an extended, so for augmented reality, you can have a device. For a virtual reality, you can have a device. For a mixed reality, you can have a device which is a combination of AR plus VR within the same device itself. For extended reality, you don't have a specific device. All these three devices, the augmented, the virtual, and the mixed reality device, fall within the extended reality kind of a step.